Intro. Okay. Italy isn't just pasta and ruins. These jobs will blow your mind. You think your job is weird? Wait until you see what people used to do for a living, just to survive. We're talking about jobs so wild, so disgusting, and so dangerous they sound like they're from a movie. But every single one of them was a real profession that shaped the Italy we know today. We dug through hundreds of historical records to find the absolute craziest lost jobs, and we're counting down the top 20 right now. I promise you, you've never heard of number 9, and number 2 will make you want to throw up. This is going to be a lightning-fast countdown. We're talking shocking facts, insane details, and one-sentence cliffhangers that will keep you guessing what's next. We're not wasting a single second. For the next 7 minutes, we're diving deep into a world without electricity, without plumbing, and without the basic things you take for granted every single day. By the end of this video, you will have a completely new appreciation for your modern life, I guarantee it. So, buckle up, because we're about to go on a journey through time. Chapter 1. Kicking off at number 20, we have the lamplighter. Before a single switch could light up a city, these guys were the original power grid. Every single evening, no matter the weather, they would walk miles and miles with a long pole and a flame. Their job was to individually light hundreds gas lanterns, oil lanterns one by one, bringing light to the dark, dangerous alleys of old Italy. It was a race against the setting sun, and if they were too slow, entire neighborhoods would be plunged into total darkness. They weren't just lighting lamps, they were symbols of safety and the keepers of the night. But this job had a built-in expiration date. The second Thomas Edison flipped a switch, the clock started ticking for the lamplighters. But what they did was way cleaner than our next job, which is literally the dirtiest job in history. Chapter 2. You thought your job stinks? At number 19 is the night soil collector. Before modern plumbing was a thing, it went into buckets. Late at night, these incredibly brave or desperate people would come to your house to collect it. They were called the buttadentro, which literally means thrower in. They had to navigate the narrowest, darkest alleys, hauling massive, stinking barrels of raw sewage on their backs or on rickety carts. One wrong move, one slip, and you're covered. Paid to make the city's biggest problem disappear before sunrise, but the smell followed them everywhere. They were essential, but completely shunned. Now, from the grossest job to one that was life-saving, if you could afford it. Chapter 3. Coming in at number 18, the water carrier, or acquaiolo. Forget turning on a tap. If you wanted water for drinking, cooking, or bathing, you had to buy it. Every single day, they hauled massive containers from fountains, rivers, or wells, then up flights of stairs. In cities like Naples, thousands of carriers supplied the entire population. You knew your local acquaiolo by name. On hot days, they'd sell flavored water or lemonade, walking utility and vending machine in one. But while they brought clean water, our next job brought sharp edges. Chapter 4. At number 17, we have the knife grinder, the aretino. You'd hear them before you saw them. Traveling craftsmen with a grinding wheel powered by a foot pedal, aretino, and the whole street rushed out. Knives, scythes, scissors, expertly sharpened, sparks flying, a mobile hardware store that kept homes and farms running. But sharpening a knife is one thing. What about sharpening your medical skills? Chapter 5. This is insane. At number 16, the plague barber surgeon. Haircut, shave, or surgery. Barbers were the original surgeons, lancing boils, bloodletting, pulling teeth, often with the same tools. During plague outbreaks, they were on the front lines with herb-filled beak masks. Brutal, terrifying, and almost always fatal for the patient. Chapter 6. Think gondolier is the only boat job? Think again. At number 15, the gondola porter, or portola. Before cranes, teams of men lifted gondolas by hand and unloaded barrels, stone, and crates. Back-breaking, dangerous work. One mistake could crush a man or destroy a priceless boat. Chapter 7. Before your iPhone, before clocks, how did you know the time? You listened. At number 14, the Campanaro, not just church, noon, alarms, deaths, dozens of codes, sprinting up rickety stairs day or night, the heartbeat and alarm system of the city. Chapter 8, number 13, the Madonnaro, street artists with a divine purpose, drawing the Madonna in chalk and charcoal on pavement. Rain could erase a day's work, so they were fast, talented, and a little lucky, living on the coins people tossed in devotion. Chapter 9. At number 12, the legacy or name buyer. Renaissance merchants literally buying noble names and coats of arms. Pay a fortune, get adopted by a dying noble line, take the surname, straight-up transaction to buy history and status. Chapter 10. Number 11, the stone letterer. Every elegant inscription carved by hand. Hammer, chisel, steady hands, weeks of work. One tiny slip, a slab ruined, time and money gone. Chapter 11. At number 10, the Doge's messenger. Elite couriers carrying secrets that could start wars or seal peace. Fast, discreet, loyal, by land and sea, through bandits, spies, pirates. The human equivalent of encrypted email. Chapter 12. At number 9, the salt tax inspector, enforcing the hated gabella on white gold at gates, ports, and roads, confiscations, fines, among the most powerful and most hated in town. Chapter 13. Number 8, the scenic torchbearer. Human light stands for operas and processions, holding flaming torches for hours. Hot, dangerous, move and you ruin the show, or set the theater on fire. In processions, they made rivers of fire through the night. Chapter 14. Number 7, the ice carrier, harvesting winter lake ice, storing in caves, then racing summer sun to deliver luxury, ice for sorbet, chilled drinks and fevers, pure luxury, one melting block at a time. Chapter 15. At number 6, the fishmonger auctioneer, performers with booming voices, rapid-fire chants, selling out catches in minutes. Loud, chaotic, fast. Local celebrities known for wit and speed. At number 5, the street opera promoter, a walking, singing ad, performing areas with a barrel organ or lute to sell tickets. Coming in at number 4, the bridge tollkeeper. Private bridges, public traffic, pay to cross. He lived on the bridge, collecting from every person, cart, and animal. Lonely and a target for robbers, gatekeeper of infrastructure. Chapter 18. At number 3, the vineyard pruner. Seasonal experts whose precise winter cuts shaped vineyard health and wine quality. Generations carved Tuscany's perfect rose, one cut at a time. Chapter 19. At number 2, the census enumerator, King's data team, on foot, door to door, building handmade databases. People feared taxes and conscription. Enumerators had to persuade, intimidate, and be meticulous. Chapter 20. And number 1 is the rag and bone collector, the original recycler, ultimate hustler, buying rags, bones, metal, broken furniture, sorting, repairing, reselling, one person's trash, another's treasure, and a hard-earned living. Outro, and there you have it. 20 insane jobs completely lost to time. From the guys who collected your poop at night to people buying family names. It's a different world, flipping a light switch, turning on a faucet. We take so much for granted. The world we live in was built on incredibly tough, weird, sometimes disgusting jobs. Next time you complain about your boss, remember the plague barber surgeon. These stories prove how resourceful people can be. History isn't just kings and battles. It's everyday workers doing the unbelievable to get by. We spent weeks digging these up. Tell us, which job shocked you the most? Night soil collector, name buyer, bell ringer, lamplighter, rat catcher, chimney sweep, tallow chandler, leech collector, water carrier, town crier, public executioner, gong farmer, bone picker, street porter, watchtower lookout, messenger runner, ossuary cleaner, market tax farmer. Drop a comment below, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insane history countdowns. We're just getting started. See you in the next one.